Hey everyone, thanks for coming back for another video today. Sorry we haven't put out many videos recently. I got a little bit sick, my wife also got a little bit sick, and we just haven't had a chance to do anything. Which also means that we've amassed quite the collection. Before we actually go into the wheel, actually checking to see what figures we're going to open today, I kind of want to show you what we have. So let me just quickly show you the problem we face. So first, we do have this Emilia Dragon Dress version figure. Excited to open this one. We also have this adorable figure from Fate Extra. This is Alice, so also excited for that one. We have our Q Posket Rem figure over here. And we also have our Q Posket Ram Special Color figure over here. This one's looking very pretty. Another Ram over here. This one is the Pearl Red Hood version, because we need to complete the set that we have up on the shelf over there. So we'll get to that one too. We have the leftover EXQ Honoka from last month. She should realistically come first, but I'm going to leave it down to the wheel of chance. I have another second year EXQ figure here. Of course, Umi will be opened at some point. Hopefully soon. We have a Rem student version figure, which also looks adorable. And finally, we also have this Hatsune Miku original clothes version figure, which actually looks stunning. I wasn't expecting to get this one, but my wife and I both saw it and thought, we have to get it. So yeah, pretty excited for this one too. So I probably kept you all waiting long enough. I just kind of wanted to show you what we have. Let's move into the Wheel of Chance and see what we're going to be opening today. Okay, let's take a look. So it is going to be... Oh, that's a wonderful start to this. It's going to be the Alice figure from Fate Extra. I'm very excited for this because we got the nursery rhyme. You probably can't see her in the camera. She's all the way up there somewhere. So yeah, let's open this one up and take a look. Hey everyone, thanks for coming back for another anime figure opening video today. Sorry for keeping you all with the opening, I just kind of wanted to show you what figures we have at the moment and the dilemma I am currently facing. There's a lot to open, so I'm glad we have that roulette wheel to decide for us. But today we're going to be opening this Alice figure from Fate Extra, last Encore. This figure came out a little while ago. I think it's about a year old, maybe a year and a half old. It came out just after the nursery rhyme figure. And if you haven't seen that, please take a look. I'll leave a link somewhere down the bottom. Maybe you can see the video around here or here. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. One of those corners. But definitely check it out because it's a very interesting figure. And this is the counterpart. Now, of course, this wouldn't be a figure opening video if we didn't take a look at the box first. So let's do that. So as you can see, we have our Jaya Prize and Taito logos up here. Over here we have our Fate Extra Last Encore logo up here. And then on the front we have Alice herself, looking very, very androgynous. And of course she looks androgynous for good reason. She is a copy of Nursery Rhyme. These two characters go hand in hand from the Fate Extra series. So definitely check that out if you haven't seen it or actually looked into it, because these characters are adorable. I mean, look how cute she is. But down here we have our Alice figure logo, and the background here is beautiful. It's got this lovely doily kind of like pattern going along the side. Doily's probably not the word I'm looking for here, but it looks very frilly, there we go, frilly and fancy. And this beautiful kind of polka dotty pattern in the background. Very, very pretty. But there you go, that's the front. On the side, we just have Alice looking off at the distance. Again, a beautiful, beautiful picture here. Then over here, oh, actually, I didn't notice. It says Alice here. Ah, that's also pretty cool. On the other side, we have a closer shot of Alice's face there. Again, very pretty. Again, with our Alice figure, same logos as before. And then on this side, we have Alice from behind. Again, Alice is written hidden up the top there. Very cool. And then our warning information. And also we have our Aniplex sticker here, just to show that it is an official product, not a Chinese knockoff. On the bottom, we have Fate Extra Last Encore, and then we have the 4 suits of cards there, and some kind of like broken roses, which is pretty cool. And then on the top, we just have Fate Extra Last Encore, again with this beautiful rose pattern in the background and some stunning lines. And here we have a heart doily. This is a doily, there we go. Anyway, let's open her up. Okay, In with the knife. Oh, that's a little bit too much, I think. Okay, and this one's going to be an awkward one because it has a flap here that we have to cut around, so we'll open there. Hopefully this is the original factory seal. Again, this figure came out last year at some point. I don't know the exact date, I'm afraid, because I haven't actually researched it. So, fingers crossed this is the original factory seal. We can see it as it was intended when we open. Okay, here we go. Ooh, plastic casing. There we go. So if there was a sudden loud boom there, a train went past, so I had to stop the recording. Okay, here we go. First time to see. And we have a plastic stand. The figure, oh wow, that nearly came out. And the figure is behind here. Oh, this is pretty cool. It's nice to see it in a plastic case. It's not an EXQ figure, so of course they're happy to spend the extra money. Ooh, burn. Anyway, let's open this up and take a look. 1 second. Okay, stand. And here is our stand. And there is just 2 holes on a plain black surface. There is nothing really going on here, which is a shame. The stand is about 6 millimeters in depth, maybe 7. It's pretty thin there. And then on the reverse, there is a little bit of information there. Fate Extra Last Encore. Some website information there too. But that's basically it. Disappointing. Well, a stand is a stand, and that's all it does. It helps the figure stand, so let's put it down. And of course, our figure herself. Here is our Alice, and wow, she looks very, very pretty. Okay, let's start off by looking at her face. So as you can see, she has these 2 beautiful pink eyes. These are very, very pretty. Her nose sticks out a fair bit there, and she has this tiny little shocked mouth, which is kind of cute. And then she has this beautiful, beautiful fringe coming down. There's many different strands coming off here. Lovely little points. It's very, very pretty. But one of the things that stand out most on her head is, of course, her hat. This hat is very, very pretty. It has this interesting cross-section going here. I guess that's how the stitching would have been if this was a real hat. And then also we have this ribbon going around here, which ties at the side. Again, it's always very pretty when these characters have ribbons on them. They just seem to add a little bit of extra character to the character. Oh, look, there's one there as well. But they add a lot more depth to the figure, and it's very, very pretty. I do like that a lot. Her hair also comes down into 2 long strands. These have been plaited all the way along. Very, very pretty. And there's a little kind of spike at the end. This also has a bow. And this is also the same on the other strand here, which comes down over here. Again, this has a little bit more of flair going on at the end there, which is pretty cool. And again, that same bow, which is very, very cute. Oh, you can actually see it even better over there. Although I don't recommend turning this because you could see the plastic there looks like it might break. So let's be a little bit more gentle. But there you go, that's her face. Not too much to talk about there. Moving down her body, you can see that she's wearing this adorable Lolita dress. This is absolutely stunning. It has this wonderful frilly pattern at the front here, kind of covering over her chest, which also has this lovely, beautiful ribbon there at the front. All these frills go around her neck. Sorry, the camera keeps going out of focus. I'm not too sure why. There's wonderful frills that go all the way around her neck, all the way to the back, and then this straps over here with these beautiful kind of lines there too. There is a big bow here in the middle with blue on the top and this pink colour at the bottom. This pink and blue contrast is very, very pretty. On the nursery rhyme figure, it was purple and dark purple, I believe. We'll have to check that in a second. But this blue and pink is also a very, very nice contrast, so very, very pretty. So you can see that her sleeves have this puffiness to them, which is pretty cool over here and over here. They also have this frilly pattern coming off at the edge. And then her arm here is bent up. It's very androgynous. I believe this is some kind of android arm, which is kind of cool. She is a summoner, so she does also have a summoner crest here on her hand. There you go, we can actually focus there, because she summons nursery rhyme. I think it's very poetic that Alice, from kind of Alice in Wonderland, summons nursery rhyme. She's from a nursery rhyme. It's just such a poetic kind of story, I believe. Anyway, I think it's very, very cool. So there is her summoner crest, and we will see her summon in a second. But of course, we need to finish off this beauty. So let's do that. But moving down her dress, you can see that this comes out in a massive, massive radius. I mean, it covers so much space, But what I love most is these beautiful folds all the way around. You can actually see where the dress itself would naturally fold if it was sticking out like this. You can also see that it has this white kind of frill going all the way around the edge here, which is very, very cool. The edge here also has a unique pattern on each part of the dress, which is very, very pretty. And then underneath we have this cabbage kind of pattern again, same with the previous figure, which is also very, very nice. It gives a lot of layer and it just feels so deep. It's very, very pretty. So that's also pretty cool. And then finally moving down to her very, very thin and very, very small legs here. We have these two legs which have this beautiful gradient pattern going from pink to white on each side. We have these holes on her knees, as these would be kind of android legs, so they would bend. Not even going to try that because I don't want to go breaking the figure. And then moving even further down, we have her shoes here, and her shoes are also very, very pretty. There's a little buckle there on the side. They have a bit of a big platform to them, as well as this stand bit which goes into our stand. And then that is exactly the same over here. Very, very pretty shoes. I mean, there's not a ton of detail, but they do match very nicely with this character, and I think they're actually very, very pretty. So that's Alice. Time for us to get her in her stand. 1 second. And there we go. There is our Alice figure. Absolutely adorable figure. Really, really impressed we picked this up. And we actually picked her up for 900 yen. She's been out for a little while, so I guess her value has dropped a fair bit. But I'm very, very happy to have her and to add her to the collection. So let's give you all a few pretty shots of this figure. Let's take a look. Okay, and let's go to your new home. Let's go for a walk. So yeah, as I said, this is absolutely adorable. Very, very impressed with this figure. And for the price we paid, I'm super, super impressed. We're actually going to be taking the long route. I hate standing on my sofa, which is not nice, because we're going to be putting her up here on the shelf next to her summon. So here is our Alice and nursery rhyme together. What a beautiful, beautiful pair. And they look so similar. Look at these two. Oh God, they're so cute. But thanks again for tuning into today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. We have a lot more anime figure openings coming very, very soon, so please look forward to those. And I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Okay, bye!